Hello, 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 and welcome back to the new and improved Family Fortune. It's me, your girl, Ashana, and over there hiding that way is... Really? You ain't gonna say your name this time?
The opinionated Malcolm.
And as you can see, we're a little bit different for this season.
Mm-hmm.
You get to see our lovely faces.
Mm-hmm.
And guess what else is new, but not going to be always? Guess who's here today, Malcolm? For like after a year.
I'm surprised. This was new for me. To get the text message that Claudette was coming over.
Look at her. Look at her.
The original co-host of this show, I might add.
Out of retirement.
Out of retirement. Well,
But-
thank you.
I know. And as you can see, everything is so different. And our format's going to be a little bit different, too. We're still going to talk about finances and, you know, how to budget and things like that. Mm-hmm. But we also going to do some deep dives, what I like to call deep dives, and try to get to the root or talk about some of the things that actually impact our finances. You know, the social things, the cultural things, the economical things. And so we're going to be either on Facebook, YouTube, one of them. We're going to be on something.
Yeah, you too.
And then we want to hear from you because this is always your podcast. So once it airs, we want to hear your comments, your thoughts, and then it's going to be all about you. Really?
Keep going. Keep going. Just ignore.
Phones must be turned into the silent position, please. But keep it clean. Keep it clean. And, of course, there's going to be an in-depth description of whatever we're going to talk about. And we're also going to put our links, resources, or list our resources in there. But what we diving deep into today, Malcolm, this is your topic. I'm going to let you lead off on it.
Look, I don't want to sound like a hater. I just want to put that out there. I don't want to sound like a hater of what we're going to call the general dollar stores, because there are multiple different versions of them, and they all kind of do the exact same thing, right? They each of them offer, you know, something a little different, but at the end of the day, for me, it's almost predatory. I'm just gonna put that out there right now. It's almost predatory about their representation in low-income areas.
Okay. Well, let's do a little bit background info on what some of these dollar stores are. So, when I say dollar stores, I'm talking about Dollar General, Dollar Tree, Family Dollar, 5 and Below, 99-cent stores. We're talking about those type of stores right there. So, as of 2020, and it is so many more today, there were like 34,000 dollar stores in the United States. That's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot. And like I said, it includes all those like dollars, anything with dollar in it or 99 cents. The word dollars in it is there. The question is why. So the big box stores like Walmart and Target over the years, they've had like some issues, especially since the pandemic, where it's not affordable anymore to have a storefront. And then, you know, of course, with the pandemic, there were supply issues and everything else. And certain areas are not attractive to them, are not attractive to some of these big box stores, and that includes some of the grocery stores. And then you have the flip side, too, where you have consumers who have record job loss, which means they don't have a lot of income, and then inflation. Let's not even talk about the inflation thing right now.
I think everybody is talking about inflation right now.
So all of that kind of leads to stores closing or moving to more ideal locations and reduced hours, and then creating what we call food deserts. So their motto, and they being the dollar stores, is we go where they ain't. Makes sense. So how can you be mad if they're willing to fill the gap where these big box stores and grocery stores no longer want to go?
You asking me directly?
I am.
Well, let me talk to the camera real quick. Look, it's not that I don't have a problem with these type of stores in these areas or just anywhere in general, but it's some of the stuff that they offer while they're there, because we could talk about food deserts. Food deserts, people need food, and so by convenience, you put a dollar store, a Family Dollar, whatever the dollar store may be, you put them there and you offer this very low quality food, and it's only by convenience that people are actually shopping there. I can't say if people are actually happy with the quality of food that they eat there, whether it be snacks, drinks, actual meats, because some of them do actually, get meat from there. But from my research, they don't offer a lot of fresh produce either.
I can agree on that.
I agree on that.
I'll get ready to say, what say you over in the corner?
What's the what?
What say you over in the corner?
I think Dollar Tree's filling a void, definitely. This one on Laney Walker has been here forever. There used to be an IGA there, and then the IGA closed, or whatever it was called, but they closed, so there was no food, nowhere to buy food. The Kroger on 15th Street closed, so there's nowhere to buy food. So Dollar Tree said, well, let's offer this. And I agree with Malcolm. It might not be the best quality food, but also, how would Dollar Tree look putting a $25 steak in there? I mean,
it doesn't necessarily fit their model, but
right.
I mean, I get it. I'm just saying, I'm not blaming Dollar Store for being there. What I'm saying is, overall, I feel like there should be a moral obligation for big corporations to, hey, these people aren't getting the best food. They already have health issues. So let's make sure that there is a small grocery store. It could be a Piggly Wiggly. I'm not asking for a Walmart or a Kroger, just something small within a mile radius that these people can go to.
Well,
Okay.
Walmart has the neighborhood market, so
Right.
why
They
can't
have the neighborhood markets, but then again, Walmart is not going to come where there's not, I guess,
They're not willing to spend the money.
they're not willing to spend the money. I'll give you a prime example. I'm from a small town in South Carolina. The biggest thing we have going for us is the Tupperware plant. That's where they make all the Tupperware for the United States. We used to have a Piggly Wiggly and a Food Line. Both of them have closed. So our next grocery store is 5 miles up the road. Now that's 5 miles from the center of town, and it's what do they call it? A KJ.
KJ.
There's a KJ and a Piggly Wiggly. Now, different counties. Okay, Florence County is a more affluent county. Williamsburg is a poor county. So, where are my people in Williamsburg County supposed to shop?
where are anybody?
And we don't have a Dollar Tree.
Oh wow. I get what both you guys are saying. There's times, there's places where grocery stores can go or have been, but there's a reason why they left. And let's just call it what it is. These are high crime. Usually the ones that are in the high crime areas or the low income areas, because they're gonna move. They have a lot of they have a lot of crime. There's a lot of shoplifting. I know that was one of the reasons why the Kroger here, the one you're talking about, shut down. Every other day somebody was in there shoplifting. But then they also started to. We knew that they were going to leave prior to that because the quality went down.
It went way down.
And you can tell, okay, they're getting ready to pack up and go because you can.
It was even before they packed up and left. Comparing the Kroger that was on 15th Street to the Kroger that was in Evans or even on Washington Road, National Hills area, was like night and day. Every time I went into Kroger on 15th Street, or is that 15th?
Yeah, it was 15.
It had a smell.
Yeah,
It had a smell, and it just
they didn't
want
take
me to
care
buy
of it.
anything. Right now, Malcolm, I just remember this. There is a Family Dollar on Walton Way, and there is also a little fresh food stand.
It closed. The one that was next to Happy China, it didn't even stay open long. So the closest fresh food you have is the guy that sits in the parking lot
Well, that's what I'm talking about.
with his vegetable stand.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about. But I mean, they probably won't ever offer fresh vegetables. But then that goes back to educating our people about the importance of eating right.
But how can you eat right if
If
what
you
is
can't
right?
afford it, exactly.
Well, no, not that you can't even afford it, but if it's not available. So it's more than you just can't afford it because it is expensive, but it's not even offered.
When you say, well, are you suggesting, the Family Dollar? Because Family Dollar, their stuff is not limited to somewhere around $1 because they go up to like $10 to $15,
Oh,
I
yeah,
believe. Are you suggesting that they start offering, vegetables and
Some of them have, and I think it's going to be. It probably hasn't reached our area yet, but because Dollar Tree owns Family Dollar.
Unfortunately, I found that out.
Yeah, Dollar Tree acquired Family Dollar in 2015 because they also said that we know what we want to do and what gap we have to fulfill is not sustainable charging only $1. Because then, like you said, if you go to Dollar Tree versus Family Dollar, they're owned by the same person, same company. You can tell the difference. Like you get pretty much all no-name brand in Dollar Tree, whereas if you go to Family Dollar, they're supplied by like Procter & Gamble, Coca-Cola, et cetera,
Right.
and Dollar Tree is actually trying to get in on that market as well. But Dollar Tree has the refrigerators. And from what I understand, they're slowly building up the ones that they do have with fresh food. Like in one of the refrigerated sections, fresh food, like fresh vegetables and everything else. You're still going to get that microwavable fast food too, but they're also starting now. So it hasn't reached us yet,
Yeah.
but it's coming. I'm going to shock y'all with something. Well, maybe not shock y'all. Before we start doing this podcast, so this morning, I said, let me do a little Google map search on our area. And so I said, Dollar Tree locations in our area, and that's the South Carolina, our little loop, not the whole CSRA, but our little area all the way up to Harlem and Appling and
Maybe North Augusta.
North Augusta,
Yeah.
and that whole area. 18 Dollar Trees, all on this side. So this is the CSRA map or the area I'm talking about.
For the people that's audio only, she's creating a bubble with her hand, if you can visualize
You're
that.
so special. So you have a circle. I have a circle. And so you have 18 Dollar Trees, 20 Dollar Generals, 18 Family Dollars, all right here. And that's including this area right here, the downtown area. Kind of splits off at the National Hills area. The grocery stores, and we're talking Kroger, Food Line, Walmart, Target, Walmart Neighborhood, the IGAs, the all them are over here.
On the other side.
And it's about 20. So you got, do the math, mathematician, 18, 18, 20 over here. So that's already over 50, closer to 60, right? And 20 grocery stores over here. So I'm just saying, I'm going to leave that visual right there. That's what we're working with. And it's not just this area. It's all the areas.
That is a very uncomfortable vision. Because that's our option. I live in Grovetown, so I don't necessarily deal with, going into Dollar Trees or whatever unless it's like a seasonal thing I need to get. But that visual of that being your only option, especially when you got people who cannot necessarily travel those long distances because they are very bus reliant or walking reliant.
Right.
How do they get there? So Dollar Tree, if you could offer some fresh produce, maybe. You know,
Talk to the man in the parking lot.
Or
So-
even some
talk to
fresh,
me.
some frozen vegetables.
Well, they do have those. I will say they do
Yeah.
have those. But
But I mean, if they were offered, would we buy 'em?
some people do.
I don't live here. I can't say I would or not. I can't speak for this.
I would be.
You
People
don't even
actually buy them. I've been in. I buy them.
Malcolm doesn't eat.
Yeah, I
So,
do eat. Don't be spreading rumors like this.
Malcolm doesn't even eat. So
I buy them, and reason why I buy them is because they're small portions, and that's another thing how they get away with. They're not the big family size portions. If you go to a grocery store, you can get. They're actually small portions, so they fit for me.
So when you say you buy them from the dollar stores.
Oh, me and dollar store, we go way back.
Okay, that's why you're so pro dollar store.
We go way back.
Like I bring it up, and I have just my. I don't have a problem with it. I think I mentioned that. I don't have a problem with them. It's just that, like, give somebody else another option. Like when in my research, I was listening to this NPR, what Planet Money, I think it was called. They had an episode about the rise of these dollar stores, and that they don't. Where was I going? I had 2 points I wanted to make. I'm gonna get to the one I can remember. In 2019, Stonecrest, Georgia, was the first city to outright ban dollar stores. Right, that's here in Georgia.
Wow, I didn't know that.
And
I didn't know that.
and that started in 2019, and it's starting to rise up. It's slowly getting there because it's kind of hard to kind of push out a business altogether. Because even Family Dollar isn't a dollar store because they cost a little more than $1. But you got these stores like Five Below that starting to pop up because it's $5. It's not just a dollar store or whatever.
stuff in there though.
They're starting to
just
change.
stuff.
I
starting to
don't know
change.
what they sell. My daughter shops there. I just
Stuff.
let her go and
Trinkets.
yeah,
Right.
trinkets is trinkets type of stuff.
Exactly.
But when I mentioned corporations earlier, I just want the dollar store to stop selling consumables. It could be drinks or like cookies or something. Fine, whatever, y'all can keep those. But corporations like Walmart, neighborhood Walmart, Kroger, IGA, set up a little shop in these areas. Give these people another option to choose from rather than frozen, God knows, it says it's beef, but it could be raccoon meat.
You said
Like, it,
Not the raccoon.
yes, the raccoon meat. Because if I'm a person who, especially in as I've become more aware of what I'm buying, when I go to the grocery store, I look at the ingredients. If I can't identify with it, I don't buy it. I don't know what it is.
right. Makes sense.
But if you go to, the Dollar Tree, the ingredients, it's almost a chapter in the Bible. But goodness gracious, there's all kind of stuff in there.
But realistically, who takes?
No-
If
nobody-
you're at the dollar store,
Mhm.
are you really gonna take time to look at the ingredients?
That's on the individual level. That's where I say I feel like it's a moral obligation for bigger corporations
But
to
how do you
care.
get them to come? Because the
Honestly-
problem is, let's just be honest, low income.
Right.
People don't have the money that they would normally be able to spend at a Walmart. And then two, some of the areas that don't have grocery stores or close access to grocery stores is very crime ridden.
Right. But this area is in the process of a regentrification.
That's a different topic right there.
we gonna that should be one of our new topics too, because I foresee everybody shifting out. With that, like I said, that's gonna be another topic for another.
Okay. Well, I foresee with that happening that something will come.
Something will come.
Something is coming.
Isn't it?
Yeah, we
TJ
got a
Jakes?
grant. The Laney Bethlehem community got a grant, or I don't know how much, but it's to build a
grocery
neighborhood
store.
market.
Neighborhood market.
Question though is, where is it gonna go? We know this area.
Oh, it's probably going to knock down something very significant out here. It's
Well-
probably like
Put it where the old IGA is. Close
Yeah.
that Family Dollar, cause it confuses me, cause you got Dollar Tree right here and right here's Family Dollar. Just combine.
I just say take that whole strip, knock it down.
That little plaza.
Mm-hmm.
Not the one with the Dollar Tree, but one where the Family Dollar is, where it's the only thing.
Where
over
is
there.
this at?
One.
Right here. Right, where am I at? Right here.
Right. You talking about on 15th Street?
Yeah. Keep going down Laney Walker, and you run into the Dollar Tree.
Right.
Yeah.
Across the street is the Family Dollar.
You know, I it may be there. I think I
Yeah.
never look on that side of the road.
No, it's on the same side.
Oh,
of
it's
the
on the
road.
same side.
So Dollar
It's
Tree,
just-
a road, Family Dollar.
Churches.
Oh. No.
Past churches.
Past
Past
churches.
churches.
So it's where the strip is, but it's on the other, like the
other
street is on the side. Here's the strip. Here's the street, and it's over here.
Right. There's a Family Dollar there,
I'm
and
gonna
that
have to-
Family Dollar was there way before they put the Dollar Tree there.
I have to cut out our geography segment just then. But, yeah, we got a. But why is it coming now? Because it's being re-gentrified or whatever the word
I
is.
think somebody somewhere put in a request. I don't know who put the request in or who applied for the grant. I don't know. Maybe the Laney Bethlehem neighborhood put it in,
Mm-hmm.
but it has. They approved like 16 different grants. So I think we may be one of 2 or 3 that's in Georgia, but there's others in other states. And
Okay.
the key is to put grocery stores where there's food deserts.
Okay.
And I would like to believe that the powers that be that see what's going on down here really are making a concerted effort to bring fresh food.
Well,
this
they kind of
area.
have, in a sense. I don't know how accessible it is, but on certain days, I think it's Thursdays, the hub, which is kind of walkable to certain areas,
To
I mean,
who?
really?
to the hospital.
To the
Is it
hospital,
really?
exactly.
Well, no, you have the Harrisburg. You have Harrisburg right behind it. You really do.
Okay, yeah.
You have Harrisburg right behind it. So they have a food market, most Thursdays.
But how many people know that?
And then how many people do they market to? Like seriously, like I don't see that place as something that was meant for this area that had this low income. It seems like something, I'm not gonna call it propaganda, but it just seems like something that the city wanted to do to make them look good.
Well, actually, because I went in there when they first started, and
Yeah.
I would have to disagree with you. They
That's
put
fine.
it there for a reason. They actually put it there for that particular reason because there was nothing else there and to educate. So the hub is primarily all about access to literacy, access to medical care, and
Okay.
access to food.
Okay.
So, but like she said, is the word getting out? Do people even know that
Yeah.
that's available?
And I visited. It's a very good program. And in some instances, I think they provide you transportation. But, if I don't know,
You don't know.
Who's responsible for that? Let me make a phone call.
So,
Oh.
I don't know how anything's going to change or what can be done to change. We got to call people. We got to call. So, if you guys in the
Have to start
listening
a
and viewing
petition.
audience know, make sure
Mhm.
you comment and let us know, or just start the ball rolling because it's kind of sad down here.
it is.
It is. It is very sad down here, and that's why I don't like it. I blame that. I'm sorry. I blame that. And it's some other stuff, but anyway, Dollar Tree, Family Dollar, Dollar General, Dollar, whoever's out there.
Dollar bill.
Stop.
But they already got something that's opening. You know where California Dreaming,
Uh-huh.
that little store till Tuesday or
Mhm,
somebody
Tuesday morning.
Oh, it's already a Dollar Tree.
Is it really?
It is
Taking over. Goodness gracious.
taking over.
They spreading like COVID. Goodness gracious.
Wow. Not COVID.
I have nothing else to add except for can we get some real grocery stores down here? It ain't even got to be name brand. It could be literally some mom and pop shop that are selling legit
I don't know
groceries.
what happened to the little store that they were putting in next to Happy China, but when I went,
Oh,
it's
yeah, I
closed.
remember. Right.
It was
probably
it was
didn't do
supposed to
good.
be a little
Yeah.
neighborhood grocery store. So the closest thing I forgot about Lanier's Ladies. What's it?
What Lanier?
Yeah, they have a
meat
little
market?
bit of stuff.
That
in there.
expensive. Goodness gracious. They do take EBT. But you gonna use all your EBT just trying to get some groceries. Oh my gosh. Anyway,
You got any closing thoughts or anything else you want to say? I like Dollar Tree. I'm sorry.
they
I
okay.
got two right around the corner.
That's where I get all my cards from.
I can either go left or right, and I'm gonna hit a Dollar Tree.
I mean, Dollar Tree isn't all bad. I get all my cards from there.
I get all my
Same
everything
card
from
costs you
there.
$6 at Walmart. It's $1.25 at Dollar Tree.
It's two for $1.25.
See, so
They fixed it. And they got them good chips.
Oh my
Now come on, they're like really.
Anyway,
Until the next time, this is Lashana,
this is Malcolm.
and this is Claudette.
and this is the Family Fortune. Talk to y'all later. Bye. Oh my God, look at my cheeks.